Sometimes when we download Excel files from the internet, we would get files that have this specific icon. So these are some kind of preview icons instead of just regular standard Excel icons. And we can use this fact that it is possible to change icon of a file to create something like this. So we can have our specific icons for Excel, for PowerPoint, and for Word. Now first we have to tell that these are not actually icons, these are thumbnails, and they're not visible everywhere in Windows. For example, they are visible on desktop, of course, and if we go here to Windows Explorer, we can notice that this file here has that preview thumbnail, and if we change the view inside of our Windows Explorer, for example, to details, in that case we will not be able to see those thumbnails. So I will go back to large icons, and there is also one more setting. We go here to options and then change folder and search options, and then if we go to view tab, here we have option always show icons, never thumbnails. If this checkbox is checked, and if I click on apply, this thumbnail will not be shown anymore. So I will click on apply, and we can see that we have to disable this option in order to use thumbnails. I will click on apply again, and I will close this dialog. I will close this folder. Now first I will show you how to get this preview icon. So not customized icon, but these previews. And for that we just have to go to Excel. We will first color this area, for example, in green color. And then we can go to File, Save As, Browse. And all we have to do, I will select desktop, and all we have to do is to check this option, Save Thumbnail. So if we check this option and we go to Save, we will save this file. I will now close Excel, and here we can see the file that we have created. We already have this preview icon. Now I will show you how we can create files with these customized thumbnails. For that, I will first create totally new file. I will right click, I will go to new, and I will select Microsoft Excel worksheet. So we have totally new file. Now this Excel file, similar to this PowerPoint file or Word file, is actually a zip file. So I can just right click on it, I will go to 7-zip, and I will select extract here. And we can see that the content of our Excel file are some folders and files, and we have to change them in order to get our customized thumbnail. First we have to add our image, and our image has to be placed inside of this folder doc props. I will go to this folder to copy my image, and this is image that I have to use. So for Excel we are using an image with WMF extension. For PowerPoint we are using an image with JPEG extension, and for Word we have to use image with EMF extension. But this time I will use this file here. I will copy it, I will close this folder, and I will go to doc props, and inside of it I will paste my image, and I have to change its name to thumbnail. Then we have to do two changes more. Now first we have to open this helper file that I have prepared in advance, and here we have some text that we have to paste inside of this file here, and this file that is inside of this folder. So how I got these texts? Well, I just copied them from these files. So if you create a file like this with preview icon, then inside of it you will find these texts. And these texts are different for Excel, because Excel is using this WMF extension. And if we are using these texts for PowerPoint, then we will need text with JPEG or with EMF for Word. We can copy this text from the page that you can access by using link that is below this video, or you can just create some file like this one with a preview thumbnail. You can open it, and inside of it you will find this text. Now I will just copy my text from here. I will copy it, and then I will go to this XML file. I will open this file in Notepad, and here before types I will paste that text. I will click on save, and I will close this notepad, and then again I will use this other text from here. I will copy it. I will go here to Rails folder. I will open it, and inside of it we have Rails file. I will again open this file in Notepad, and here I will paste my copied text. I will click on save, and now we have changed two files. We changed file Rails, and we have changed file this XML content types, and we also placed our image inside of this folder. And now we can again zip all of these files. I will go to 7-zip. I will choose add to ArcPy. I will select this zip extension, that is important. I will click on OK, and this is our result. But in order to see final result, we have to change this extension from zip to XLSX. So when I click on enter, we would get our customized thumbnail. If we want to change this file that already have a preview thumbnail to have a thumbnail like this one, in that case we don't have to do any changes inside of XML files. We just have to unzip this file, to go to this doc props folder, and to replace its image with our customized image. Now I want to tell you one more thing. These custom thumbnails that we have applied are not really permanent. For example, if I open this file here, and if I type something here like this, then I can click on save. So when I close this Excel file, I can right click and I can click on refresh, and this is what I would get. I would get just a preview icon, or if I open this file again, and then if I go to see what is the setting of our checkbox, I will go to Info, Properties, Advanced Properties. We can see that this checkbox is enabled. I will disable it now. I will go on OK. In this case, if we make some change, for example, I will type here number 9, and then if I do save, I close this Excel file. In that case, again, we have to do refresh. In that case, we would get only this standard Excel icon. So those changes are not really permanent, and users can easily remove our customized thumbnails. Now, why would we bother to spend all of this effort here to create files that have their thumbnails fragile so that anyone can remove them easily? Well, it wouldn't be an efficient effort, but what if we would have an automized solution? I have such automized solution here in this folder. I will open this folder, and here first we have these two subfolders, icons 1 and icons 2. These are icon set. Inside of this first folder we have our images. We have WMF file, JPEG file, and EMF file, and these SVG files, they are original files. So I have created these images inside of Inkscape program, and I had to first transform this SVG file into PNG file, and then only then I could successfully convert this PNG file into WMF file, and that is why we have this PNG file here and this PNG file here. Now you can choose among several icon sets, so I could have one icon set here and different icon set here. Although in this icons 2 folder I have the same icon set, I don't have two icon sets, so these two folders are the same, and we can have up to as many of such folders as we want. They should be named icons 1, icons 2, and so on. Now these are files that we are going to use to apply new thumbnails to them. We have one Excel file, one PowerPoint file, and we have one Word file, and this Word file is specific because it has already applied a preview thumbnail. Now all the logic is inside of this XLSM file, so we are going to use an VBA procedure. I will now open this file, and inside of it first I'm going to select our icon set. I will select icon set 1 because, or 2, it doesn't matter, they're the same, and we don't have this icon set 3, 4, and so on, but you can add your own subfolder. So I will select this first icon set, then I will go to view, I will go to macros, view macros, and I will start this procedure sub customize icon. I will click on run, and this procedure will be fast, and it will be fast because we only have 3 files, and those 3 files it already finished. I will close this dialog, and because we only have these 3 files, I will jump shortly to details view, and here we can notice that these 3 files here, they're empty. We can see by the size that they're empty, and if we would have many of such files, and if those files would be big, like 10-20 megabytes, then this procedure would be much longer, because for each of those files we would have to unzip it and then zip it again, and that would take some time. We will go back now to large icons, and we can see our result. These 3 files are our result. They are named by using original names, while these 3 original files, they have this old prefix, so they changed their name, but these new files, they have original names and they have new thumbnails.